So this is something I am really looking forward to. I wish it came in diet because I'm a type 1 diabetic and probably shouldn't be drinking this. But then again, I probably shouldn't be drinking a lot of what I've tried on here. I just take an extra shot of insulin and test my blood sugars accordingly. But Coca-Cola vanilla. I am a big fan of vanilla, as you people may already know. And I remember this a couple years ago, actually probably many years ago, and it was quite delicious. The scent is honestly quite faint. In fact, it's a little disappointing, but I'm hoping the flavor makes up for it. It doesn't. I mean, I feel as though I'd be better off just buying a bottle of Coca-Cola and adding vanilla extract, which I have done in the past. This is honestly a little pathetic. I mean, there's a slight familiarity of vanilla, but if someone were to hand this to me blind, like I'd know there'd be something in it, and maybe I'd guess vanilla, but I honestly will have my doubts if I won't. Because the vanilla is barely there. I cannot stress that enough, because the vanilla is barely there. Like, if I were to rate this, I'd rate it like a 55 tops. And even that seems a little high. Let's rate it 54. 54, yeah. And I'm going to be rating this if I did not know it was vanilla, because I know this is supposed to be vanilla, and because my expectations were not met, I actually want to give it like a below 50 rating. But I want to rate it on its own merits, so I'm rating it as though I was given this blind. I feel a sneeze coming on, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm going to be rating this as though I didn't know it was vanilla. I feel another sneeze coming on. So 54. It is sad. I usually only sneeze 3 in a row. What's going on? Like, this is not the vanilla cola. This is not the vanilla cola I remember. I feel like they barely put in some vanilla extract. Like, as I said, if this were given to me blind, I might guess vanilla, but it'd be a guess. And probably one I'd get wrong, like... If I remember correctly, the Ginger Ale Canada Club Vanilla, that had a vanilla flavor to it. Much better than this one. And because I remember the Coke vanilla of old, I was expecting there to be a strong vanilla flavor, and there isn't. I cannot stress that enough, there just isn't. Would I recommend you try this? No. I mean, try it if you're curious, obviously, like I did, but you're probably gonna be disappointed. Like, it's, try it if it's on sale, sort of thing, and however low your expectations are, probably set some lower. Like, I almost feel like I got a bad bottle. Like, I know there's supposed to be a vanilla bean, Diet Coke in the tall, skinny cans, which I did not see there, but then again, they have a separate fridge for the mini cola cans, which I usually do not check because it's not where they usually keep these. So I don't know. Yeah, but this is like, I'm honestly I'm frustrated to the point of being a little angry over how lacking the vanilla is in this. Like, I'm honestly a little angry. Which probably isn't justified. I mean, it's only a can of Coke, but considering I've made like mix my own Coke vanilla by just adding vanilla extract. And it was a lot better than this. Like, I don't know if my anger is... Keep in mind, on a scale out of 1 to 100, my anger will be about a 5. But I do feel that it's, I don't want to say it's justified, because it's just a can of Coke. It's not worth getting angry over, but I feel lied to. Because it says Coca-Cola vanilla, and there's... Again, if I were to do a blind taste test, I will have severe doubts I'd guess vanilla. Maybe I would, but I feel like I'm giving myself too much credit by saying I'd guess vanilla, so... Even if I were to guess, it'd be pretty much a blind guess. And more, I guess, a process of elimination, like, it's not this, it's not that, so going through everything as to what it cannot be. I might guess cherry, in all honesty, and know it's wrong. But guess cherry just blindly. Anyways, as I said, I'm going to rate it on its own merits and not due to the try and keep my expectations out of my rating. Otherwise, it'd be like a 40. And that will probably be a high rating, but as I said, on its own, without the expectations, if I were given this blind, 54. Let me put it to you this way. I would honestly just rather have straight, unflavored Coca-Cola than that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care and bye.